Welcome everyone, this is Will, K-Mac Vintage. Today I'm going to be making a mixture of retro bright, because I have some cases I need to get done and some keyboards and so forth, and today is the first real sunny day. It's Saturday, I'm home and I have time to do it. So now I can't get the same products that other people can from the States because, again, I'm on an island and we have different products and what is available, limited choice. But I am able to get this product. It is an actually salon product. Cream Developer 40. It is 40 volume, 12% hydrogen peroxide. So I use this, and then I also do a mixture. I also add normal actually peroxide to it, and then I also add arrowroot. Now again, arrowroot, unfortunately, I can only get the actually expensive brand, Red Mill. That's all they have down here. I can't get cheaper. So I'm gonna, because I have a lot to do, I'm gonna use all of this today. Matter of fact, I may even add some more to it. So I put all that into a container. That's garbage now. I don't really measure anything. I know what sort of consistency that I want and how I want the product. This is just normal hydrogen peroxide. So I add this just to increase the volume. Now, arrowroot. This is another one that I have open. Again, I don't measure. I know what I am after. And I use a normal mixture. And I'm gonna mix this like I'm baking a cake. The arrowroot's gonna help it become thicker, especially out in the sun. And it will stick to the product. And some people add OxyClean detergent to it. I don't really add that because I've done it once and it left spots because the soap or the powder itself did not actually dissolve well. I think I need a bit more because I've got two big cases. I've got a classic and a plus I want to do. So we know those pieces are big, and then I also have a keyboard and a mouse and some other little pieces. So I have another bottle of the 40 here. That I'm gonna use because I need to make some more. I have quite a bit of product. I might go finish this. That done. Some people might be screaming, "Ah, that's crazy, that's too much." But the thing is that I want it as a thick paste that I can just spread on there with a paintbrush. So you see, that's about the consistency that I want. because now when it gets in the heat and the sun and that, it will expand a bit more and it will start drying up a little bit. And so about the OxyClean, yeah, I just don't like using it because, I mean, maybe I didn't make the mixture well or that, or I know some people take the product and they microwave it a bit and get it hot, and that may help the OxyClean melt. But for me, I don't think I need that. I've had very good success using this type of mixture. Okay, so I think that mixture is pretty good. So now I will set up outside and I will continue this video with us coating this onto the product. All right, so we're back outside now, and this is the face for the Classic. It's not so bad compared to the back piece of it, so this won't take so long. So basically I'm just gonna take this mixture and just paint it on. I'm outside on my back concrete slab patio. Anything that drips down, I can just hose it off. It's in an open area. I'm under an actually umbrella right now, but this will go out in the sun. Of course, it actually has to, right? And I'll come out like every 30 minutes or so, and I'll put on another coat. So you see how it forms a nice paste on it. Sorry, I took it out of view. Okay, so that piece pretty much done. So I have that out in the sun. Yes, I'm in the tropics here on the island. Don't like wearing shoes. I'm home at the weekend. So you may see my big feet, ugly toes. I'm sorry, but that's just life. And it's already hot outside. I'm out here sweating already. That's why you're not seeing me. This is the case for it now, so we can see how it's a lot yellower. And again, I just do a layer of this stuff on there. Up here on these vents, I try to get more on. I basically try to cover those vents completely. Get some of these vents. Okay, let's get in here. Oh, just painting, guys. That's all that this is. Just put it on there, let it dry in the sun a little bit. Let it. Okay, so that side, that side, that side. And all I got left is this side here. I don't want to put it on the ground because it'll pick up dirt. So this one now I'll hold in my hand like this. Okay, so let's put this in the sun. Get some other small pieces here. This is the back cover for the access panel. I have 3 other small pieces here. These are the pieces for the keyboard. So these I'm just gonna put in my hand like this and coat. People may be wondering, why am I not using a glove? I guess I should have, but I'm so used to not using them. I guess being one of those 80s children where we drank from a hose, we rode bicycles without helmets, with those pedals with all those teeth that always grab on our shin, out from 7 in the morning until the actually street lights came on. Parents never worried where we were. We knew how to get home, and we survived. So a little bit of peroxide, that's not gonna kill me, right? Oh, by the way, this is the mouse pieces that I'm doing now. Okay, this is the front piece of the keyboard for the Classic. This product here, I mean, you just can't avoid getting it on your hands. It's not gonna eat me. It's not, well, it may burn a little bit, but you know, I can wash my hands, right? I'm sure in my career, in my industry that I worked in before, I've come across a lot worse product. I'll do this a good coating. That's good. And the back piece, it's really not that bad, but still, since we're doing it, let's do everything. Edges, different faces. Okay, folks, that's everything for the Classic. Be back in a little bit and we'll put some more on there. All right, folks, we're back. I decided to put on some gloves because I don't want to hear feedback that's negative from people, because we know that will happen. Anyway, so here's for the first piece. It's a bit dried up now, you see. It's very dry, it's kind of powdery. So right on top of this, I'm just gonna put on another coat. And same process. It's been about a bit more than 30 minutes, so now I'll go ahead and coat this one too. Better said, I will coat it again. Okay. Can't remember what all I did on it, so let's just cover the whole thing again. Okay, so this one I'll put back out. This is the case of the Plus. So you can see that's also powdery. So let's do it again. There's another layer. Looks like the other side of the island where town is, and the tourist area and the beaches and that, and it's getting some massive rain. The sky is very black over there. Maybe before I end this video I'll show you all, but at least where my house is, it's sunny, very sunny. Okay, so this is the top. So it looks like NASA's rocket to the moon has been delayed again from some leakage in the fuel system. Wasn't that the same problem last time? Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that thunder. That's from that rain. That's the other side of the island. Okay, so we got that side, we got the top, we got that side. Let's get the bottom. And now let's go get the back. The back, I'm gonna go ahead and put it down like that. Okay, let's go put this one back in the sun. Ay, ay, ay. And knock my whole brush into the mixture. Anyway. Okay, this is the case of the Classic. The back piece. So you can see how the paste has dried up a little bit and become a bit more thicker. good. Okay. Really holding it the wrong way. Hoping y'all can see what I'm doing with it. Oh yeah, sorry, I just had to look at the video too. I'm using my phone for me to make this video because I don't have any other camera that I can take outside. So it's gonna be multiple pieces of video and then I have to stitch them together. It's just fine. That's how videos are made, right? Unless I do the whole recording at one time, which what I'm gonna talk about while I wait for this to bake in the sun, huh? Okay, so we got all of that. Now to get the back. I can already see an improvement on his back because this was covered and it's starting to, the rest of it's starting to become that same color. Okay. I brought the two keyboard pieces. Let's put a little bit back on them. Oh shoot, I need to bring out the keys. I need to show you what I do with that. Basically what I'm going to do with the keys of the keyboard is I'm going to just put them, I have them in a container, and so I'll just put the liquefied clear hydrogen peroxide inside that container. I'll cover it with some actually saran wrap. And I'll put it out in the sun. I forgot to put it out here. Let's put this one back. Okay, now we got the back piece of the keyboard. Again, this I'm just gonna do a quick coating. The plastic feels hot, even through my glove. Okay. Okay, I have a bunch of little pieces here, so I'm just gonna put them in my hand like this and just massage them in. Now I'll go put them back. I have the two back plates. One is for the plus, one is for the classic. And so I just coat them back up. I got the top piece of the mouse. Easy coating. The bottom piece of the mouse. That's these two pieces. Give them a good rub and put them back in the sun. Okay, folks, so hold on 1 second. Let me clean off my gloves. So if you want to see how they're sitting, this is them here sitting in the sun on an old table baking. And you can see how bright the sun is. Speaking about the rain, if you all want to see that, you know, all those black clouds forming over there. Yeah, town is getting some big amount of rain. Anyway, so to be continued in another 30 minutes. Thank you. Al, so much for continuing Retrobrite. Look at what we're getting. Nice rain coming down. So the items I have sitting here are gonna get washed off. Yeah, it happens. I'll just have to pick up and actually resume another day. I don't know if later this afternoon we may get some sun, but I only need about 3 or 4 hours, so this will be continued. Thank you. Alright folks, I'm back. Still Retrobrite project. This is the classic. I think the case is fairly much done. I'm happy with how it looks. It didn't need too much retrobriting really. So the little bit I did this morning that you see in the video, we're gonna leave it at that. It did get rained on and that helped wash it a little bit, but then afterwards I did rinse it off some more, and now it's just sitting here in the sun and it's gonna dry out. It's nice and sunny now. We can see nice cloud. Oh, still some cloud cover, but Caribbean is actually this way, rain on and off, but I think we'll be okay now for the rest of the day. Now on the Plus case, I think that one still needs a little bit more. I'm not too happy with it. It still looks a little bit yellow. It's in the shade here right now, but if I bring this out, we can see compared to this, I still find it very yellow. So I'm gonna Retrobrite this some more. I'm gonna coat it again and put it back out in the sun, and we'll see how it goes. So follow-up video to come. Thank you. All right folks, here we are back at the Retrobriting. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's close to 4 o'clock. You can see I have the main case. I've been coating it like every 30 minutes or so. And you can see how it forms a thick paste on it. And each time I come out, I turn it and I face it towards the sun. You can see here's the front cover. Okay, so it's coming along. Remember that this is the case of the Plus. There's the back cover. There's the reset and diagnostic switches. Now the one that's interesting that I want to show you is the keys for the Classic. It's in the container, but you can see how the gases have formed inside and how that has risen up, and the humidity inside. It's in there getting hot, bubbling. It's very tight now. So those keys are really in there baking. So they're gonna turn out good. So here's the rest of the case. When I rinse it off, you'll have a better idea how it came around. Don't mind the chickens in the background. Island life. We have different type of wildlife here. Ours are chickens and actually iguanas. Anyway, I'll follow up some more later. Thank you. Folks, here's another little follow-up. This is the case of the Classic. So it has been washed, it's dried out in the sun. It's still sitting out here drying some. So you can see how nice the colors become. Nice, everything matches the keyboard. So really pretty good Retrobrite there. Although this one did not need it so much, it's come out pretty good, I would say. So I'll put this machine back together and then I'll include it in this video of a test. Okay, more actually to come, guys. Thank you. All right, everyone, I'm back again. And this time the sun has gone down enough, so Let's see if we can wash these things off and see where we stand. I don't want to use a lot of high water because I have the camera out here and the phone. So I have it turned down quite a bit. The hand works better. So you can see how nice and clean that became. I'll put that away for now. Let's go do this other piece. Give me 1 second, let me put this somewhere better. Let's get these 2 small pieces done. So we can see how much cleaner that became. Okay. A lot better. A little bit of sunlight coming back, but at this point it is already getting late. It's almost 5 o'clock, I think. I haven't even looked at the time. Feel it with my hand, with my bare hands, because then that tells me how much better it is. If all the peroxide is off. Okay folks, so there we are. Look, how does that look? Macintosh Plus Retro Bright, just with the mixture that I made and a couple hours out in the sun, basting it like a nice steak or a nice piece of roast that you gotta cook, and just baste it every 30 minutes or so. Let it cook in the sun, and away you go. So let's take a look and see how these 2 pieces go together now. Let's see how they match. Let's see how they match. Here we go. How does that match? Looks like I still got a little bit of cleaning to do on this faceplate. okay, but in either case, let me see how it feels. There we are, look. That well, that turned out good. We have all around. I say this one came out very good. Put that aside. Now let's go take a look at these keys. You see, we still got the roof. So I'm gonna bring the camera in it because I'm gonna open this up. There goes the rubber band. And there we are. Ooh, that feels hot. That liquid is very hot. Again, I remember that this is not for the Plus. These keys are for the 40 Classic. Came out good and clean. So now let's put these two machines back together, dry them off, and put them together and see how we are. Following video to come next. Thank you.